I remember in 2010 that some people at my school were playing some retro type first person game on their MacBooks, and these people coming up to me were basically telling me to play this game because it's so awesome and it's the best game ever. And naturally, when I saw it, I honestly was kind of confused. You break blocks, you make yourself a home. Oh, okay, so it's a bit like Blockland, only you have to survive in a randomly generated world. Okay, cool, I'm game. That doesn't sound too bad. So, I played it quite a lot and loved every single moment of it as I tried to survive in an empty world with resources whilst trying to make an awesome house to show off my awesome house to my so-called friends at the time, but they usually laughed at it because it was terrible and really boring, and to be honest, I did kind of cheat. No, actually, I did cheat. I did cheat. The point is, I love playing Minecraft, and it was so much fun to play that I couldn't stop playing it. However, in recent years, things have kind of changed, and the game started to add updates after updates after updates after updates after update after update after update. My point is that the game was different, and I honestly wasn't enjoying it as much, which made me question whether Minecraft was a good game. Hang on. Look, before you kill me, here's a few things. I know you're all gonna try and shoot me for this, but honestly, hear me out. I love Minecraft. I really, really, really do, but I want to talk about this game because I'm not sure if it is really that good or if it is really good, so I thought I'd balance it out in my own way, and so that we could stay sort of equal and be both fair to it and a little bit critical over it. And like I said, I appreciate your opinion, so you can tell me what you think about it. Just take my views with a tiny bit of salt, a grain of it. With that being said, let's begin. Let's start off with the fact that I love Minecraft. It's honestly, the freedom to do whatever the heck I want is just great. If I want to make an underwater house, I could do it. If I want to make an Imperial Star Destroyer themed type of house, sure, I could do it. The point I'm trying to make is that all this is possible. And it's also easy to play, which is a good thing. But even at times when you feel it's too easy and highly predictable, it can become quite complicated and quite difficult and sort of challenge you. Learning how to use different redstone to make piston doors or traps or, well, anything your heart's desire, to looking at really cool, biomes that you wanted to create. That's awesome, and it gets better. Even though multiplayer is a pain in the neck to host, the servers are full of awesome content that makes Garry's Mod look kind of forced. You could join all kinds of servers like Hunger Games servers where you have to kill other members with the limited resources, and it's basically the Hunger Games just in Minecraft. Survival Island, Paintball, and for sure more. It's amazing what server admins are able to do now, and I'm shocked that sometimes they don't earn money for this. I'm gonna be quite now. But the thing I love the most is honestly survival. I love the randomly generated worlds that create unpredictable and unique gameplay. It sounds sort of gimmicky at first, and to be honest, I thought it was really gimmicky. But honestly, I sometimes wonder why more sandbox games haven't done this. For sure, recently they have, but games like Blockland and maybe even Garry's Mod, but to be honest, Garry's Mod's a totally different game, should have done this in the first place. Why haven't they done this in the first place? It changes the way I or anyone else can play games, and that's great. Notch, you're amazing. With my praise of the game comes my critique of the game. The part you guys are gonna hate or sort of respect. I don't know. When Minecraft got officially launched, the hype for Minecraft was at an all-time high. In my case, the beginning of my disinterest in the game. You see, from 2011 all the way till now, Minecraft has gone through 8 different builds and 36 updates. 36 updates. That's a lot from a game that started as a simple survival game with some awesome but simple game mechanics that most people could grasp. But that's not even the short straw in the haystack, people. These updates were not just simple patches, but actual new materials and other assortments like picture frames, biomes, and carrots. Carrots! Honestly, the biome part is actually the best part of the best part, but what about the other stuff? Come on. Worse still, if you had mods, you were pretty much doomed. The update would eradicate the mod, and worse still, the mod just wouldn't work at all. And I know what you're thinking. Hang on, Bill. This is normal. The mod should not work at all. And to be honest, why are you bringing this up? Let's see. Gary's mod doesn't have this issue. In fact, neither does Blockland. In fact, most people claim that these games stink compared to Minecraft. Okay, maybe there's a point made here, but stuff like this sort of irritates me. Why does my mods have to be eradicated just to have some carrots? Carrots! Another thing I ain't a fan of this game is the fact has just lost the charm it had before. It's a fun survival game. Why do I need all these new updates with new stuff? Why is it so hard to learn? Why am I being left in the dark? And that's kind of annoying for me because a lot of people are making a big drama over how awesome Minecraft is for people and how easy it is to get into. Hello? That's easy to learn? Eventually I would just forget I'm playing it as I'm just not interested at all. That's why I kind of like Gary's mod, even if it's extremely flawed and honestly kind of a strange specimen on Steam. It's still an accessible game, and it keeps the core elements. In fact, it hasn't really changed at all. There's been some graphical updates, but the mods I could still use from Gmod 11, which is a really old version of Gary's mod. But Minecraft, it just doesn't do this. So, let's answer the question that I was going to answer before anyone starts criticizing me, which is Minecraft a good game? Yeah, it actually is. Okay, sure, I'm being critical, but it's worthy of being a cult phenomenon. It deserves every title as a result, but it's not a great game. I think its core focuses on its audience that demands big, unnecessary changes that just confuse me way too much. Honestly, I think us fans are sort of to blame for this. Again, this is my view, but it's a view that I'm kind of set with. Would I say you should not play this? Absolutely not. Well, most likely of you have already played it anyway because it is worthy. It deserves every single dime and quarter you ever spent on it. It's just, I lost kind of interest from it for a long time. Just because of these changes. And again, I'm nitpicking here, but this is just my view. I guess that's probably why I don't play it as much as maybe most of you. So, there. If you haven't got it, go play it. But at least I gave you somewhat of a neutral view on it, and at least you can sort of respect me, or actually don't respect me, sort of respect sort of why I made this video in the first place. Am I right?
Swallow this.
Bye-bye. That's all, folks.